Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will start this game off with the football. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Lanier. He's going to go for a big one. He's got it up to 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now, play one, be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot, they get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. So the Houston Cougars offense will have its first possession of the game. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays, and so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Here comes the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
Looking downfield, it's Lanier. Under fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Right on the money. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Warriors! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area, throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Houston offense once again. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the defense played that one beautifully, and they'll knock him down for a loss. It'll be 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finds some fresh air. Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Cougars will have it 1st and 10. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Looking to throw, it's Lanier. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Open space at the 25. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He's going for the big play. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. He wants to throw it again. He'll take another shot here. He's got it at the 20. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Forced out of the pocket. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on second down. Stepping to the right. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's out.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. On the shovel, and they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Quick release by the QB. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Cougars come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Dropping back, it's Schaefer. Oh, they're after him. Hit as he throws. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
Here's the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. He's looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got an open man. He's loose. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looking for a man. It's Lanier. Hauls it in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield. It's Lanier. Pressure coming. Wide open downfield. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
It's complete on the right side. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what...
Going for it all. Got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games.
He gets it in. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. To the air, it's Schaefer. Got a man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about that job to get down in the nick of time to avoid the big hit? Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They kick it away on 4th down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going to fire deep. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Puts it out of the air. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. It's Schaefer. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Houston will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a second and long. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He uncorks a bullet to the right. He's got it along the sideline. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1 yard line in this situation. From the red zone, looking for a man. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. The 20. He gets the pick, but not the pick six, as they're able to run him out of bounds and limit the damage to wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Sometimes you just have to take the touchback. They get him down at the 4 yard line. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
If you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving yards.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good, and you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Makes the grab. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fires to the end zone. Got his man to the left. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Back to throw, it's Lanier. Touchdown, Warriors! Quick strike through the air for the score. Well, this receiver is making this passing attack look like it's going against air.
No doubt, it does. It looks like it's on air. I tell you what, we're going to find a way to rough this guy up a little bit. Be physical. Make sure he takes a toll instead of all these big plays he keeps making. Make him tired, physically dent him a little bit, make him have to work a little bit harder than you have been.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team.
Number 18 in punt formation to kick it away.
Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
Showing the arm strength down the left side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. To the air, it's Schaefer. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. They boot it away. They're going to mark this one at the 15.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey, even call...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the catch down the right side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can...
Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And this receiver is on... He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Houston offense comes onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Rushes on him. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DB.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. And they'll blow it dead around the 30-yard line.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
He's moving out of the pocket. Unleashes one. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Lanier. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll keep it himself. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
His dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Houston will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Looking to throw, it's Lanier. He's got him. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line. Quarterback making checks. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Oh, he wants it all. Makes a grab on the shot. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires it down the seam. Pulls it in down the sideline. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Man, this guy's showing you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
Wide out trying to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on first down from the 28. From the gun, the ground game. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Schaefer. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. Gonna take a shot. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Under fire. Catch inside the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he just flat and missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Warriors! A great catch and run for 6. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love it.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. To throw, it's Lanier. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors!
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Houston, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Houston will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the ball will come to rest just inside the 40-yard line.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field, all the speed.
He lobs one high down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly. Making side adjustments here. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Fakes the grab. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. And the Rainbow Warriors have this offense rolling. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wants to throw again. Here's a heat. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Dropping back, it's Lanier. Pressure coming. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Working that left side now. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Still on his feet at the 45. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Graves. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. To the air, it's Schaefer. Not a lot of room to fit that one in, but he did. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds the tight end.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone, and they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
A loss of 12 on the play.